Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Martin and Diane over at Wentworth Church this evening, doing a ghost hunt here. And we've been here over an hour, haven't we? It must have done. Been talking. Anyway, we put one of the we put the cat balls down, and the cat ball seems to be going off for us. Funniest thing is, we had a conversation, me and Diane, about what it would be like in the Victorian days, because with Wentworth, as you go down the path, there's a path here, and we pictured it as being like a Victorian couple walking down the path with a long dress on and wearing a hat, and the man with the top hat and tail on, with the sideburns, and with the walking stick there, with the posh walking stick. That light's going off again. And we heard a laugh of a child, like a child laughing at us, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm just in live, Martin. So. Martin's there. Right. We're now live.
So what I call it? That ball's going off again.
Just say hi, guys. There we go. We are live.
If there's a spirit here, could you stop that ball from flashing, please? And could you, just to confirm who you are, could you flash one of the other balls that's on the ground? If that's possible, could you do that? If you can play with another ball.
Yeah, well.
Did you hear that?
That was me.
Was that you?
Yeah, because I'm going to put this on here and it's not. It's knocked itself off. Technical issues.
Oh yeah.
Thing won't.
So if this is a spirit here, can you light one of the other balls what are on the step?
Yes,
Hey?
oh, come in.
Yep.
Oh, it's just gone round the corner.
Okay, not that ball, but another ball if possible.
Oh, REM pod.
Okay, REM pod's going off now.
It's the one near me.
Okay.
That made me jump actually, because I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
it.
Can that machine that you just been touching on the ground and what we're making that noise? Can you touch that? Go up to it and touch it.
Let me shift out.
Okay,
Actually,
that cat ball's going off again.
yeah. There we go.
Can you touch one of that device on the ground, the black one there? And can you come forward and touch that one?
That REM pod's just made me jump, Tony. I sat outside and it starts beep 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 beep. I'm like, alright. I'm just trying to sort camera out.
Come on.
Flash your ball at the top.
My name's Martin.
Mine's Diane. Good evening. It's
And
nice to meet you.
That ball's going off again.
Yeah.
We're here to communicate with you. There's some other balls that's on the ground here. Could you go and touch one of those balls instead?
We've been to another location as well earlier on, which you'll see later. A bit of activity going off. Yeah, that ball, whoever it is, likes that ball best. I've moved back out of the way because I've got my phone out and I don't want to interfere with the equipment.
Do you know, I might... I don't know if to move that ball.
Well, you know what we said before, didn't we? If we move it, you break the connection.
But...
Well, and it's the same balls that we were using earlier on and they didn't go off. At all.
Yeah, true. We didn't get nothing happen on the balls.
Balls at the other location that we went to. So if we were to go off here, then that must be something.
Yeah.
It's going again.
Yeah. Can you stop flashing that ball, please? If that is somebody flashing that ball, and can you touch the other one at the side of it instead? Can you do that? Not the one that is going off now.
I think sometimes they find one that they can manipulate and they tend to stick with it, don't they? Come this way.
I don't know really. I don't know if it.
Stick with one. I've got what do you call it?
It's stopped now. If that's somebody there, can you flash that ball again? Light the ball up again for us. Is there a vicar here still with us? Do we have a vicar that still resides here? That's true. Could you try and move these balls for us that's on the ground? Okay. Could you move another one, if possible? There's another one at the side of you, at the other side of the path there. Could you touch that one instead? That would be really good if you could do that.
Jackie. Jackie's watching us and Tony.
Tony who? Tony
Wait,
Gunn.
Tony Gunn.
See, I'm not too sure because that one it just keeps on going off. I'd rather debunk it really by moving it.
Well, move it then.
Let me move it because I'd sooner debunk it as not being
same
powered.
4 balls. Well, yeah, because you know when I said last time, any balls that go off, I'll take them out of circulation to see.
Right. So what do you call it? Let me put this one here in its spot, in its place, and see if that goes off. Because I would rather debunk it than actually say that it is a spirit.
But it's odd that none of them. It's odd that not one of the 4 balls that we had earlier on.
Yeah.
None of them went off.
Let me put that one here.
We had 2 REM pods going off earlier on.
So if that one goes off again, I think that it's probably going to be. It's not paranormal activity as such.
That's why I think whatever balls go off on a night, take them out of circulation, use the others, and just rotate them.
Yeah.
Then they would try and debunk to see if there's any faults or something with them.
So if there is a spirit here, and you just see me move that ball, well, hopefully you saw me move that ball, and I put another ball in its place. Could you light that ball up? That ball, what's in the place of that ball?
Can you light it up again? The new one?
Yeah, can you light the new one up that we put in its place?
I wish we'd have got that little girl's laughing earlier on.
Was it a girl or a boy?
The little girl's laugh. I wish we'd have. We were just talking. I wish we'd have been recording.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect, wouldn't it? That voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were just talking about all sorts of Victorian times and different things, and we had a little girl, was proper laughing at us.
Yeah.
I think she was laughing at us talking.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Trying to pop at people.
When we first came in, me and Dan walked round the back of the and we got to the other side, which is up there, and there were 2 people. You might not be able to see it, but right up there, there was 2 people sat on a bench. Dan said it was like a courting couple that was sat up there.
We said hello to them.
We said hello. The man said hello back to us. The girl didn't say hello to us, but we never checked if they were really wearing up-to-date clothing.
I didn't think to look. I just thought courting couple. Let's leave them alone.
Yeah. Because it could have been from Victorian age.
I don't know. I just said hello. Hello. Alright. Could have been.
It could have been a Victorian courting couple.
They didn't come back past us.
No, we hadn't seen them come past
They've
us.
not come past this way. I mean, they could have gone the other way, which is
Yeah.
quite a long path down
There's
that way.
about a mile long path there. Well, that ball's not gone back off, so I think there was an issue with the ball.
Possibly. You never know whether to move them or not.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I'd rather debunk it than actually say that it is paranormal.
But in the other place, the balls didn't go off at all.
No, we didn't get one go off.
Didn't go out, not one.
So the place that we was at before was the shipping pub, and nothing paranormal happened.
There's been nothing paranormal happening.
Oh yeah, REM pods. Yeah, sorry, REM pods went off.
Stairs.
Yeah, ball on stairs didn't go off, did it? No.
But REM pod did.
REM pod did.
Proper,
You think you got something like somebody saying asking for a whiskey or something?
Yeah, Martin went upstairs trying. Well, the floor's terrible upstairs, but put Banshee box on and could hear someone asking for whiskey around the bar area. That were good, that. And then I think I'm just talking about you, so I'm like, oh, he's gone upstairs. But you wouldn't have heard that, and it'll not be on camera because she's got camera with you, so you wouldn't have heard that, would you?
No, I didn't hear. I didn't hear anything.
No, I weren't recording either. But we're alright, we're good. We're a good one. I'm glad we're going off anyway.
So anyway, if there's anybody here from this church, the year is 2020. We're in the future. And we would like to make communication with you. Is it possible to do this? Can you play with these balls on the ground or the black boxes?
I was coughing when we're filming.
Can you show us a sign that you're here? Because we'd like to communicate with you and we'd like to speak to you. How could he be talking again then?
Me? I said there's a robot there.
Oh right. It's...
Could you try and build up your energy again to touch the ball? Any of the balls is full. There's two of these REM pods, what we call REM pods. The black boxes here with the antenna sticking up.
With the silver. They were in them days. They wouldn't have known what a silver antenna was.
Possibly not.
With the silver wire.
Silver wire, yeah. See, I was sat outside of that REM pod when that went off, and it could have been my phone, couldn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It actually made me jump. It did make me jump actually because I wasn't expecting it. I felt on my phone. Trying to get life sorted out.
Let me know.
I was sat in that corner. So I don't know. I don't know if it was me or not. Is anybody in tonight wishing to communicate with us? Was there somebody touching the ball? Were you looking to communicate with us then? We just want to make sure it's you and not a fault. So if you want to touch any of the other balls, or the REM pots, or you can see that square box up there with a dial on in blue with a white face. Go near that. You could, well, it just makes a pipping noise, doesn't it? And you don't tend to make much noise out of it, but get something. Is there anybody here? Well, we haven't scared you off. Or we scared you off by moving things about, talking too loud. I've just been looking at some graves in the old graveyard, and some very old ones. We're going to have to look at that man where he worked, from the hall. Prestigious people there. Sing a hymn. Go on, Jackie, you start it in a whole minute. Sing a hymn, Martin.
I don't know any hymns. Morning has broken.
Oh, what is it?
Morning has broken like the first morning.
I can't remember. Alright.
Praise for the singing. Praise for the day is summer, isn't it?
Okay. Trying to know the words.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Something like that anyway. We used to sing that at school as well.
Yeah, we did.
I used to hate the song.
Oh my god, I can't remember words. Oh, the hymns we used to sing. Brain dead.
Come on, is there anybody here that's buried in the graveyard around here? Are you buried in the
sing,
graveyard?
Jackie. You sing, Jackie.
Do you know that you passed away? Can you touch one of these balls to let us know that you passed away? Are you happy where you are? Are you at peace? Do you feel calm? Or do you feel happy? Maybe all your pains have gone. Are you in a better place? Is the afterlife a much better place? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel loved? Because when you're supposed to die, you're supposed to feel a lot of love. Do you feel this?
There's a lot of bugs around. They're not orbs, they're bugs.
Would be good to know what you're feeling.
That's a good one. Jackie's gone. Onward, Christian soul.
Oh yeah, that was another one, weren't it? That's an old song that is singing the Victorian days.
So, I can't remember words. Go on, Jackie, you'll sing it. Project your voice all these miles.
Did you work at this church? Did you come here every Sunday to worship? Have you met God yet?
That's a lot of questions, Martin.
Yeah, no. Have you seen God? You came here. You came to preach God every week. You listened to the sermon, giving out his service, telling you but there was a God. Have you met God? If there's a God, could you light one of those balls up again for us, please?
I'm trying to get
Did God come to you? Did Jesus come to you? Have you met Jesus?
Good, Trace.
Have you met Jesus on the other side? Is there such a person by the name of Jesus? That was the Saviour that died on the cross to save everyone's lives, to save their souls. Maybe there isn't a God, and it's all not true. Maybe you could light the lights up and let us know that there isn't a God, and God doesn't exist, and that the afterlife is just a parallel universe that we all go to.
Just says hi.
Could that be the reason?
I think we've got more viewers on, and it's saying that there's comments, but I can only see a few.
Did you put hi?
Yeah. I can only see a few comments, but it said that there's other people watching.
Oh yeah.
And I've only got these. Sorry if I'm not answering you. I can only see a few comments for some reason.
So possibly there isn't a God. Maybe you was all taken in by it. That there isn't a God, but there is an afterlife that people go to. Or maybe you're not allowed to see God.
Yeah, Jackie's on about when we were at the other churchyard, we mentioned weddings and we got lots of interaction. Is anybody that's buried in this graveyard? This one and the one at the back of the church and one at the front of the church. Does anybody get married here? Did you come here with your family? And the christenings? And then buried here? Is this like an all-round family church? Is anybody who can establish that? Could you tell us?
Did you do Sunday school here?
My son was in the Scouts. Jackie, this is the church I was on about that Dominic did the parade and was the flag bearer for when he went from ninth. And there's a big walk down that way which you can't see because it's dark. And they just parade all around the village and then come up this long driveway which you can't see because it's dark, and then they would come here for the service. So I have a little bit of an attachment to this church as well. And my son was in the Cub Scouts.
Anyway, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. We've now moved down to the old Holy Trinity Church in Wentorth here, and we're going to try and see if we can make communication with any people that may be at rest here in the cemetery here. So I've got a couple of I've got a few balls down. I've got a REM pod on this gravestone here, and also a cat ball. I've also placed a cat ball over here on this gravestone here, and also a cat ball here on the ground, and also one at that entrance as well. And also got the tri-field meter as well over there, and another REM pod which is just at the side of there. So Diane's asking out, she's going live.
I've just been talking about that other gentleman that you recognise from Scotland, the village.
Oh yeah, from Barrow.
Then there's a gentleman that was the engineer.
Yep.
In a nice, beautiful grave.
Yep.
That someone has obviously picked that out for you. Some family members. Very pretty and ornate. Would you like to come and talk to us?
In the olden days, a lot of buildings were made out of sandstone, weren't it? Look, it's just sand, and it's you can see where the weather's worn it away.
So not doing bad. I mean, what date's this church from?
I can't remember now, but it's.
I mean, obviously graves are 18.
Well, early one was just seen his 1756, weren't it?
Yeah. So.
So there's probably some the ones over there on that side. There's some big ones over there, but I think that one at 17 finger was that one over there.
Looking quite a few
Come on, please. If there's anybody here wishing to communicate with us, would you like to light these balls up on the gravestones here?
Is there anybody here that was here the last time we were here?
We mean you no harm. We come as friends.
Because there's people, there's shadow people walking through the trees.
Can you come forward? Let us know that you would like to communicate with us by touching these devices on that we put out here. Oh, thank you very much. Can you light that ball up again to let us know that it's you who's speaking to us? Can you light it up to say hi, to say hello? Can you do that for me? We'd love to communicate with you. Could you light the ball up again to say hello? That ball won't hurt you. That'll just let us know that you're here and you want to speak to us. I come as a friend. My name's Martin. We've also got Diane in the thank you very much. Can you stop that ball? Thank you. Can you light it up one more time, please, just to let me know that I am speaking to you? It may be a little bit hard for you to do that. I just need to confirm that it's you that I'm speaking to and you would like to come and speak to me. Is this your grave? Is this your headstone that I've got the ball on there? Can you light it up once for yes? Can you light it up for yes? Is that your gravestone? If it's not your gravestone, can you light it up? Can you light the ball up if it's not your gravestone? Are you a little afraid to come and speak to me? We're not here to harm you. We're here to communicate. We're here to speak to you. We come as friends. We're here to prove that life goes on after death. Can you prove that for me by lighting the ball up? Can you see my light? I'm talking to the ball. Whoever's controlling the ball, if there is somebody controlling it. Did you see my light? Come on. Can you see the light that I'm holding now? I'm holding a camera. Okay, it will take a picture. It takes pictures, like moving pictures, like a film. You probably don't know what a film is because maybe cinema came out after you passed away. With looking at that gravestone, it's probably about nearly 50, 60 years when movie came out there. 1757, it would have been, that's the one at 1757. So it would have been probably 150 years before a movie came out. I believe that movie could have been around in the 1800s as well, and pictures, but probably would have been probably 120 years after you passed away that movie came out. So this is a camera and it takes a picture like a painting. To you, to tell you it would be like a painting, but this is like a moving picture. Do you know what I mean by a moving picture? Do you understand the meaning of what I'm saying to you? Did you die in 1757? Is that the year you died, 1757? I believe you was, with what I can see, you was 75 years old. That was a good age in them days to pass away, because not many people live to that age. So you must have been well off, well to do, as they say. Let me see if I can understand the writing, because back in those days it was a different kind of English. Here, live the body of, I'm not sure if it says Barbara, wife of Richard. Yeah, Barbara. I think it's it looks like Barbara. So is this you, Barbara, or could this be Richard, your husband? I'm hoping that it's either one of you. So is this you, Richard, or Barbara? Are you here still? Do you stay here, or do you just come and visit this location? You died a very, very long time ago. You died over 200 years ago, which is a long time. No, about 150, 160 years. So you've been passed away quite a very long time. There's a church going off from the other church there. This churchyard is very peaceful. Is there anybody here that shouldn't be here in this graveyard, apart from me and Diane anyway? Well, you've gone very quiet on me, Barbara or Richard. If it was you two that was here. I wonder who was the first person that was buried here. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you've come back to me there. Can you light that ball up if you understand me? Do you understand my English? My English is probably different to your English. Can you understand me?
Have you had a flash, man?
Eh?
You having a flash?
Yeah, they've been going off about 3 times now.
That's good.
Can you understand my English? Is this you, Barbara? Who died in 1757?
We were looking at that grave earlier, weren't we?
Yeah. I just heard noises.
I did. I can hear noises too.
It was coming from over there, from those
Bushes. Could be animal.
bushes. It could be.
Could be just a catcher.
Did you have any children, Barbara and Richard? Did you flash the ball so let me know if you did? Did you live in Wentworth? Is this where you lived, in Wentworth? Or maybe in Scholes?
That village further up, just before you turn to Chapeltown.
Fort Paisley?
Yeah, aren't we up here? There's another village, isn't there?
Never off?
No, aren't we to Chapeltown? It's a little tiny village, isn't there?
Oh, Hawley?
Yeah. I remember that. It's a tiny, tiny village.
Yeah, maybe. Did you come from Hawley?
Is anybody here from Hawley?
Hawley's just down the road there. You just go straight down and you come to Hawley. Is anybody here from Hawley?
She must be connected to Hawley as well. That's only a little village. I bet you used to come here for the church. Is there a church up there? I don't think there is there?
We're in Hawley? Not do I know one.
So
But back then it might have not even been called Hawley. It might have just come under Wentworth. That breeze is getting up. No, we're not going to get another thunderstorm while we're out here. No. Not sure if something just went across the screen then above that grave. There again. Could have been an insect. Further back. I just heard something up here. I'm just going to go for a quick walk. Let me show you around this graveyard here. So, what's that there? So yeah, these graves are very, very old. 1832. And that one was 1757 when Barbara died. So most of these graveyards are over 300 years old. Age 66 years old, 1802. Died age 72. So they were born in the 1700s. There's a big one here. To the memory of John 1840. Now the one I was mentioning earlier on the live video was this one here. See if I can get here. This is a John Mitchell. He works for the former engineer of the Milton Ironworks, who departed this life November the 21st, 1865, age 82 years old. This stone was erected in affectionate remembrance of the above by their son Joseph Mitchell of Swavey Hall. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of that, Swavey Hall. I've never heard of it, so I'm not sure where that is. And when I get back to the car, I'm going to take a look and see if I can find anything about this Swavey Hall. Who died? Age 13 months. What year? 1878. And above who died July 1900, age 79 years of old. 1888. So there you go. So let me just take a little bit of a walk in here. There's another spot here. These graves look, that one looks very old, that one. And all the writing's gone off it now. There's nothing left on that one. And same with this one as well. Oh, it's not, it's still there. $18.95. Do you know, I feel a lot different in here compared to the other bit that I've just been into. 1893. What's this? Lie the remembrance of Francis, the son of, what's that? Francis and Elizabeth. 39. Okay. Funny noises coming from the school. I can hear funny cracks now in the ground. Actually, it's because it's different in here, because this side's not getting cared for as much as that side. It's just totally a different atmosphere in this side of the. Oh, blinking hell! Look at that! What? What's this? What's just fell down? That's strange. That's just fell down in front of me. It's like a thread. Really strange that. That's just fell straight in front of me. It's like a thread of some kind. That, I don't know if you must have seen it as it were coming down, but it just fell and just floated down just like that. Oops. Alright, sounded a bit strange. Something just went. Yeah, strange what that was. Diane.
Did you see that?
What?
I talked about that Barbara. I just asked her if she could do it again.
Yeah.
And she did. Washed the ball.
I've just been for a walk in there. The atmosphere, do you know, behind those trees is just totally different. And when I want to call it, when I was walking, yeah. What, you can't see?
Can't see you because you're live.
All right. When I got up to a tree there, this thread come down, floated down from the tree, and landed on the ground.
A thread?
A thread, yeah.
Did you mean like a spider?
Yeah, it went to a spider. It was like a. I don't know what it was, but it was some kind of thread. It was spiralling down in front of me. And then I've heard a funny noise in there behind those trees as well. You have a look. If you need me, just scream.
If I scream, I won't scream.
Yeah.
where am I going here? Can't get in that way. Let's go around this way. Let's go and see what he's talking about. It says there's a different feeling up here. That could be because it's perhaps darker, because the trees are here, and you don't know if anybody's going to jump out on you or anything like that. The houses are here. So, here we are then. Well, there's I think it's a school over there, and Martin felt odd here. I don't know why he felt odd. Excuse me. I think it's because it's enclosed, so you get that funny jittery feeling, but the road's there and the school's there, so it's quite open really. But obviously if you go in there it'll feel a bit weird. And there's what do you call it, there's a graves, headstones, monumenty bits like that stuck up that look like people. So that would perhaps scare someone. Can anybody see anything? What might have made Martin feel a bit peculiar? I know my light's not very clever, but I can't see anything scary up here. It is a little bit darker though, that's perhaps what the problem is. See if we can get that to focus. I'm going out of focus a bit. Right. Right, have a look at this. Now then, this could be light fluctuation, but there does look like a dark mist in front of me. I don't know if you can see it. Jack, can you see this? You know, like what we saw the other day? There's light fluctuations maybe. And there's a mist. Martin, are you talking about this mist looking? There's a misty looking thing in front of me.
Do you know, like a cotton thread? Yeah?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I've just been looking up and down, and I don't know if it's light fluctuations or what, but just here they were like, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a misty, something misty there.
So it was this tree here. I don't know if it's spread through the still.
Let's have a look. See what we can look at. Because when you walk in, apparently, when spirit are around and you walk through them or anything, they feel like cobwebs.
I got to about here, and then all of a sudden this thread just spiraled down from out of the tree.
Could be a bug.
No, it wasn't even a thread. I picked it up. It was a thread, a spiral thread, like cotton.
Oh right, okay. See what you mean. I thought you meant like...
You see it on the video.
Yeah. Well, what did you do with it?
Well, I chucked it on the ground. It was no good to me.
Well, you should have brought it. We should have looked at it. Analysed it. I'll have to look at your video, see what it was. Yeah, did you see it, Jackie? Like a black mist over there. Over here, Martin, they were like a black mist. Jackie, I think Jackie's seen it as well.
Jackie got her new glasses yet?
Cheeky. I saw it by that tree, black mist.
Oh, yeah.
But you know when we were here last time, everybody kept saying that they kept seeing people walking about around here. There were figures walking about. Could be light fluctuation. We're always on the fence, we're always sceptical till we can say yes, it's something. So. Sometimes it's creepy just because of the place, you know, like if you're behind trees.
Because it's so different here.
Come round.
It's more overgrown. More overgrown
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
And it just looks.
Let's pop you up.
Just feels so different in this side. It feels. I don't know. It feels more darker.
Yeah, but this is the side that we kept seeing the figures from last time. Coming walking round.
Has that darker feel to it, then
Yeah.
then that side feels peaceful.
Yeah.
Where this side doesn't.
It's because of the trees are overgrown,
Yeah.
casting shadows and giving an ambience.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it were bad. I don't particularly feel it's bad.
No, I don't think it's what you call bad. I just feel that because
Night, Joanne. You get some good sleep.
of the way that it looks, that it just is that feel of it.
Yeah. Plus, there's that statuey grave thing there. Looks like a person stood. So you only have
that one up there.
yeah, you only have to look at something like that corner of your eye, and then it gives you heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
And
That is. Let me just check.
well, actually, yeah, go and have a look. Yeah, it looks like I said, stonemasonry. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. It's been a nice night tonight. I know we've not had much, not much in the graveyard as such. You know, we've had a flash or two. So the balls have gone off up here, and at the other place we were at, we got the REM pods. Because we did go to the ship, which is a place I've always wanted to go. Beautiful place, but oh, absolutely trashed. I really wish and hope somebody takes it over and cleans it all up, puts it back how it was. I would if I had enough money to do it. We could all get stuck in and clean it all up, and it'd be amazing. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Do you want to use my camera? Do you want to use my camera? And you can be live at the same time.
My battery's just gone.
Yeah, use my camera and you take my SD card, and then there's go on.
You go on then.
And you can live as well. There you go.
Well, I want to put my SD card in.
We'll use this what's in here and take it.
Can't you just take your camera off?
Well, I can do if you want. But we're going to give you this SD card anyway if you wanted to use it.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, give me your camera, just
Okay.
and I'll screw your camera on here. Allow me to take that camera.
Just take SD card, and then it's got from other day on here. Oops, here you go. It's got some footage from other day. Where did we go? Where were we?
One Woods.
Oh wow, One Woods. Yeah.
Camping.
Yeah, I forgot.
How do I fit this on here?
Eh? Oh, you can't. Don't fit on one.
Right. Okay.
Pass me your camera.
So I have to record. There you go, I'm recording now. So I'm back again with my camera.
I'm going to go and take the camera. Would you like to flash the ball? I put one on the ground up there. Is anybody up that end? Don't feel neglected. Anyone can come and speak to us. We can even go further up. We can go that way. We can go further up. Let's just go round. We can go up here further actually. We could try this. I put a ball there on the ground. This has got it's like a stone that's fallen over. I'm not sure. The back to back or something. Right, this one over here. This is the gentleman who is a very prestigious engineer. Martin was reading. He's an engineer of the Milton Iron Works. Yeah, so let's see if we can pop this REM pod there. There we go. Yeah, and it's going off. I've just popped it down, waiting for it to go through its thing. Are you the gentleman? The engineer? I did actually think that you would communicate with me. I'm sorry I've left you till last, but I did think you would. I had a feeling you would. Martin, you come in. Yeah, you know when the gentleman, just moving away so I'm not interfering with, the engineer gentleman, I did feel that they would speak to us. That started with as soon as I put it down. I felt that it would.
No, I thought there was somebody looking at you then.
When? Where from?
Below, on the floor there's an hole.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't be silly.
No, when I was walking up.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
It might have been the light.
It's the light shining and...
Yeah, is this a spirit here? Oh, it's that one.
It's the one we were talking about earlier.
What's his name?
Is the engineer.
Engineer, are you an engineer?
I felt that he would speak to us somehow, and I did want to come up and speak to him before I left.
Are you an engineer? Where was it?
By the Milton.
Milton. Is your name called Milton?
Milton Iron Works.
I worked at the ironworks.
I'm just going to pop you on the floor for a sec to pick up that other.
Oh, John Mitchell. John Mitchell, is this you? Is John Mitchell here? Is this you, John? Don't know if you can see in there. Oh. Sorry about this.
John, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to pop a ball.
Gosh almighty, that's a right drop.
I'm going to pop a ball here.
There's a right drop into that in this grave here.
John, not there, once that goes off.
That's about 6 foot deep, that.
Do you want to touched
I
that
bet he,
ball about.
I bet he wasn't buried. I bet this is a what do you call it, grave? Because it's bricked up. In the Victorian days, a lot of people wasn't buried as such, and what they used to just drop. Well, they used to place the coffin inside, and it's a brick wall that goes all the way around. And let me just take this camera off this tripod, because I might be able to what do you call it, get a better view by taking it off the tripod. Now if you look inside there, it's a brick wall, and during the Victorian era, a lot of people didn't like the idea of being buried, and they would have their coffins like this, and would have a brick wall. You can still have it done today, actually. So,
John, is that what you had done?
so you would you'd be entombed, sort of thing, in the ground. But over the years, the soil would have just gone on top of you anyway. Is that right, John?
That's what I was trying to say. Is that right? Thank you, John.
So,
Can you see the ball in front, John?
so that's oh, how you can see there the wall inside. So there you go. You can't see much, but you get in a view that this person wasn't actually buried. His coffin was placed in here, and the tomb was the stone was put over the top there. So I've got ants all over my arm because I'm laid on the ground here. So a lot of people didn't like the idea of being buried. So there you go. Wow.
I just knew that this one was going to talk to us, but I don't know if it's a feeling.
Yeah, so he wasn't buried. Yeah. Which probably quite a bit of the rich people would have had that done anyway, especially in the Victorian era. Sorry about my light's gone, everybody, but I'm having an issue there. It's going off again.
Thank you, John. It mentioned something about a hall. Is that a hall around here? Because I've not heard of it.
What's it called again?
Read of it. Can we read it? I'm coming to read it.
Swavey Hall or something?
No light on there.
No. Yeah, do you want to just borrow that? Well, your light is on, but it's going dead.
Yeah.
John, we're just going to take.
Just reading this, John.
It's right to end. Swavey Hall.
Swavey Hall, John. It says.
Is that where you lived? Did you live at Swave Hall?
Son Joseph Mitchell of Swave Hall.
Is his son Joseph?
Yeah.
Is that your son Joseph?
Above the sun. Yeah, so this is John Mitchell. He was a former engineer of the Milton Iron Works.
So you was an engineer at the Milton Iron Works. You must have been a very important person.
Yes, yeah, I think that you've got some relatives that really care about you here to give you, to make this memorial to you, John. Beautiful stonework. Swaith Hall, John. Is that around here? I've never heard of that.
You're gonna have to look that up to see what we see what we find. And what's the son called? Joseph Mitchell. And see if we can pick anything up with regards to a Joseph Mitchell.
To meet you. I did have a feeling earlier on when we were by your grave, I did have a feeling that you'd be willing to speak. And I didn't want to pass by without saying hello.
So there you go. Sorry for taking a look inside your tomb there, John, but when I first come walking past, I thought there was somebody there.
Yeah, well, lights went. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for communicating. We haven't angered you or anything, because we haven't come to do that. We've come with manners and respect. We're just interested in the way your family's prepared your tomb for you, your grave site, everything that's been done for you.
You can write. Oh, there's some more writing on this side. In sacred to the memory of Grace Mitchell, who departed this life March 4th, 1865, aged 81 years old. So they were born in 1700s.
Slightly overgrown there by the trees and we've seen you.
So I wonder where the sun could be. Because you would have thought the sun would have been closer. The both in here looks like him and his wife. Wait. So is your wife here as well, John? Is Grace here with you? Can you light the REM pod up to let us know? Is Grace here with us? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Have you got a ball?
There's one in front, I've got another one here.
One in front where?
There, that ball.
Alright. Because that ball's starting to... I don't know if that REM pod's working correctly. Let me just check. Oh yeah, it is. Can you do that like that, John? Can you light it all up? Light all the lights up on there. You have to come really close to it, John. Light all the lights, or Grace, if it may be Grace. We don't know who it could be. It could be John or Grace.
If you work together, you could both get that REM pod to get all the lights going. If you work together, as a team, both of you go up to it. So with both your energies there.
I wonder what kind of engineer he was.
Industrial. Is that right? Were you an industrial engineer? John? You're still there? Can you answer me? You're an industrial engineer.
It was around about the time of the Industrial Revolution, you know what I mean? So it could have been steam. Did you work with steam engineering there, John?
So like railways and things like that, big machinery, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Machinery that worked from steam or anything like that. So it's something that you may have done. A what? A what?
All-round engineer.
I think more in those times it probably was like steam engineering or coal engineering. Did you do anything with steam and coal? Maybe cotton mills or something like that. Is that something that you might have done? Maybe for the workhouses. Maybe did you do anything for Rockley Engine House or Wards End Cemetery or something like that around the area? Oh. Yep. Yep.
What's the steelworks now?
Did you know of those places like Rockley Engine House or Wortley Top Forge? or maybe there could have been something else. What do you call that place down in the bottom there? That not museum. In
Abbey Dale.
no,
Dale?
no. What about the one in oil? Bottom at the bottom railway thing down there in Barnsley.
Oh, I don't know.
You do?
Was there?
No. What do you call that village down there? Elsica.
Oh, Elsica.
Yeah. What's it called that? That place you've been there.
Oh, yeah. Like used to ironworks and things.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you? I can't think of the name.
There's like forges and ironworks.
Yeah, but I don't want to know the name of the building.
It's Elsica Heritage Centre.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're called.
Yeah, it might have been called something else before. So yeah. Anyway, are we going to get off?
Yeah. Do you want me to go and get equipment?
I can walk down with you.
Right then.
Okay, we'll say goodbye to you, John.
See you, John.
Oh, and Grace. Bye bye.
Right, we're going to go and get
I covered my light up and you light. Oh,
This is on here, isn't it?
I'm still here.
Right, we're going to get our stuff. Yeah, I'm not happy about people keep walking around in cars. That's what people do.
Nope. Thomas Tyne.
I'm not bothered about the people going around in cars and it isn't great out at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. There you go. Oh yeah, there's these, aren't there? There's another one over here. Anyway, we're going to say goodbye. And we haven't got much light here. So thanks for watching, and I can't close that. Have you got an hand spare?
Yeah.
No, just waiting to close it.
There we go, tag team.
There you go. Right, so we're going to go, and thanks for watching. Us down at the shipping pub, and also over here in Wentworth. So it's goodbye from myself, and it's goodbye from Diane.
Goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him.
Yep. I don't like being filmed at the moment because my nose is sore.
Oh dear.
Because of my suntan.
Rudolph the
I got a suntan in Scotland, and there were no sun, but I got a suntan.
Yeah,
But
cheers for going on now, Doug. Did you just see, Tristan? We've just had a record going off up on one of the graves.
there we go. Bye, everybody.
I figured